Most people think the first gods were born on Earth, inside mountains, storms, or sacred forests. But the oldest stories point somewhere else entirely. They begin above you, long before written history. People across continents kept repeating the same strange idea. The first gods lived in the sky, not just near it, in it, and the stranger you look, the harder that idea becomes to dismiss. The oldest written creation story we have comes from ancient Mesopotamia, around 1800 BC, the Enuma Elish. It describes the heavens before the earth takes shape. The highest realm belongs to Anu, the sky god. His home is not a mountain, not a temple, but heaven itself, thousands of kilometers away. Another civilization tells a similar story. Ancient Egypt. The sky is not empty. It is the body of the goddess Nut. She arches over the world every day. The sun travels through her each night before being reborn at dawn. Different language, different culture, the same direction. Up. Then comes ancient Greece. Mount Olympus is often pictured as an ordinary mountain, but Homer describes the Olympians as dwelling above the clouds, a place untouched by rain, and touched by snow, closer to heaven than earth. The mountain is less a location than a bridge. The real home is higher still. And then India, the Rig Veda, one of humanity's oldest surviving texts. Its gods move through Svarga, a heavenly realm ruled by Indra, a place beyond ordinary human reach, not underground, not across the sea. Above, China follows. So do the Maya, so do the Norse. In Norse mythology, the gods live in Asgard, connected to humans by the Bifrost, a bridge stretching into the sky. Again and again, civilizations separated by oceans reach for the same destination. Why? One answer seems obvious. The sky is powerful. It brings rain, lightning, the sun, the moon. Everything your ancestors depended on came from above. If something controlled life itself, where else would you place it? Anthropologist Edward Burnett Tylor argued exactly this in the 19th century. Early humans, he believed, explained natural forces by giving them personalities. Thunder became a god. The sun became a god. The sky became home. Simple, reasonable, but then the pattern grows larger. Historian of religions Mircea Eliade noticed something unusual in the 20th century. Sacred places almost always point upward. Temples, pyramids, church spires, ziggurats, they all stretched toward the heavens, not because builders wanted height alone, because height symbolized crossing worlds. Earth below, heaven above. The structure itself became a ladder. Even today, skyscrapers borrow that feeling. Stand beneath one, look up, you instinctively feel small. Your brain connects height with power. Psychologists call this the verticality effect. Studies from Tilburg University and elsewhere have shown that people naturally associate up with goodness, authority, and divinity. Even your language gives it away. High morals, higher purpose, looking up to someone, falling from grace. You rarely notice how often you think vertically. Then comes astronomy. Before electric lights, the night sky was overwhelming. The Milky Way was bright enough to cast shadows. You could see thousands of stars, movements repeated with astonishing precision. Seasons changed because of them. Harvests depended on them. Ancient observatories like Stonehenge in England and Nabta, Playa in Egypt tracked the heavens with remarkable accuracy. Long before telescopes, long before modern science, the sky became humanity's first calendar, its first clock, its first classroom. Would you worship something that never failed? Many people did, but another possibility appears, one that refuses to disappear. What if these stories were not only symbolic? What if people believed the gods literally lived above them because they thought they had seen something? Which brings us to the skeptical rounds. Round 1, shared psychology. Every human being looks at the same sky, the same sun, the same storms. Maybe similar environments naturally create similar myths. Cognitive scientists often support this idea. Your brain searches for patterns. It prefers agency over randomness. If lightning strikes your village, assuming someone caused it may feel safer than believing nobody did. It is a useful survival shortcut. Yet this explanation leaves questions. Why do so many cultures also describe layered heavens? 3 heavens, 7 heavens, 9 heavens, separate levels with rulers, gates, and laws. The details differ. The architecture repeats. Round 2, cultural borrowing. Ideas travel. Trade routes connect civilizations. Stories spread with merchants. Alexander the Great carried Greek influence eastward. The Silk Road linked continents. Religions constantly borrowed from one another. That certainly happened, but not always. Some sky-centered myths appeared long before those contacts existed. The civilizations of Mesoamerica developed independently for thousands of years, yet they still filled the heavens with divine beings. Coincidence? Perhaps, perhaps not. Round 3. Literal misunderstanding. Modern readers may be taking ancient poetry too seriously. Heaven could simply mean the unknown, not an actual place. Many historians argue exactly that, but archaeology complicates the picture. Again and again, ancient temples align with celestial events. The Great Pyramid aligns closely with true north. Maya temples track equinoxes. Newgrange in Ireland floods with sunlight only during the winter solstice. These were not casual metaphors. The sky shaped real buildings, real rituals, real lives. Which brings us to the stories that refuse to sit quietly. In 1911, archaeologist Hiram Bingham introduced Machu Picchu to the wider world. High in the Andes, more than 2,400 meters above sea level, the Inca believed mountains connected Earth with the heavens. Ceremonies took place where sky and stone almost touched. Was it practical? Yes. Was it symbolic? Almost certainly. Or both? Then there is Göbekli Tepe, modern Turkey, around 9600 BC, thousands of years older than Stonehenge. Its massive stone pillars contain carvings that many researchers connect to celestial symbolism. Exactly what they meant remains debated. But the sky clearly mattered before cities even existed. And then there is the Nebra sky disk, found in Germany in 1999. Dated to around 1600 BC, gold symbols appear to map the sun, moon, and stars with surprising precision. It suggests ordinary people were thinking deeply about the heavens far earlier than once believed, not simply staring upward. Studying, recording, remembering, none of these discoveries prove gods lived in heaven. They prove something else. Your ancestors believed the heavens mattered enough to organize entire civilizations around them. That belief shaped architecture, politics, calendars, kings, wars. Even today, astronauts describe something strangely similar. The overview effect, a term introduced by author Frank White in 1987 after interviewing space travelers. Many reported overwhelming feelings of unity, perspective, even spirituality. Looking down from space changed them, not because they found gods waiting, because the view itself transformed their minds. Maybe the heavens never changed, only the people looking at them did. Or maybe every civilization was reaching towards something it could sense but never fully explain. The first gods may never have lived in heaven, but the first dreams almost certainly did. And sometimes, the oldest place humanity keeps searching is still the sky.